We are back. Welcome everybody. The Championship returned last night. I'm scrambling because I haven't done this for a while and I'm pressing buttons and I'm putting my earphones in and I'm massively pleased to see you. But I need to ask you a question. Can you hear the fan that I have got blowing over there? If you can, I'm going to turn it off if it's going to be too noisy. So we'll figure that out as we go. But more important things at hand. It is Southampton versus Wrexham in the first watch-along of the season. We kicked off last night. I was there for Birmingham 1, Ipswich 1. That was a big hitting promoted team against a big hitting parachute team. And we have got exactly the same thing coming up for you today. Let's get straight into the comments. Are we okay with the fan, guys? I think it looks okay, doesn't it? Should we say some highs to Jeff and Julie? Them there be Hills. Pegasus, Saint, Ewan. Hold your predictions for 1 sec. We'll do them in a minute. James Trafford. The real James Trafford. Easy for me to say. In the building. JD Eagles, welcome. Our heart beats true. Who else am I saying hi to? JC, Choliss, Phil, Tommy. I'm getting higher each time. Highlanders grin. Michael, welcome. Kev, welcome from your lofty perch in the Premier League, mate. William, Led Zepp, Carl, Michael. Have I said hello to everyone? Digital Dog, Caden, Thomas, Mick. I'm getting there. Leather sandals. My name is Tao. Oh, goodness me. Right, sorry if I haven't said hello, but we have got a 10 super chat target and I can already see 3 of the damn things. You lot rule, don't you? Thank you very, very much. Them there be Hills is actually in there with 2 Aussie dollars. I think you might have been charged twice there, mate. That's come up twice. I'm very, very sorry. Probably take me about 6 months to give you a refund of that through YouTube. So thank you very, very much. And Liam, we are back. We are so back. Liam's been a great supporter of the channel here. Another super chat from him there. Congratulations on 50k. We've got 50,000 subscribers. We went through it in the close season. That, my friends, is absolutely ridiculous. Do let me know if you can hear the fan. I'm happy to sit in the heat and sweat for you guys if it's too noisy. But I think the feedback is we are okay. Also, I got one of these highfalutin mic stands that goes about all over the place. So we'll see how I go with the audio this season. And thank you to the wonderful Benjamin Bloom Football Channel subscribers there who last year bought me that wonderful neon sign up there. And, you know, it's busy here, isn't it? It took me a fair wee while to get it. I was going to say, a fair wee while to get it up. But yeah, let's not. We've found the level already 4 minutes into this watch along. Let's do, for the first time this season, let's go for a little bit of a like spike and then we'll get into Southampton versus Wrexham, which I am very, very much looking forward to. If you wouldn't mind, just hit the thumbs up button wherever you're watching, on YouTube or on Twitter, and get those likes spiking. You've got, I can't remember how many seconds, 11? Thank you, you absolute beautiful people. I know it seems silly hitting the thumbs up button, but it does make a little bit of a difference for us, trying to attract new people across to the stream. How many we got? I've just hit like myself, of course. I have 57 likes down there. I think that is going up as we speak. So thank you, everybody. Let's try and get this stream up to 100 likes. Can we do it before kickoff? Do you think? We got about 9 minutes to go. And again, we are on a 10 super chat target here. We have already got 3 of them. Although poor old them there be Hills has been charged twice. But we'll take it and we'll say a huge thank you. It's always free to watch these streams. But if you can support the channel, pay for my fuel last night to get to the game and do the vlog. The vlog? It was a flog, that journey getting out of Birmingham last night, I tell you. That really, really helps. And then we can keep everything free on the channel here. It's not obligatory, but if you can support, then that would be wonderful. What do you want to do? Should we do team news and then we'll do predictions? So get me your views in on the lineups. I'll go through them in a sec. You can tell me who you are looking forward to seeing playing. And more importantly, as ever, I want to know who your match winners are here. Right, obviously it's round one, so you might have to help me out with a few here in both sides. Actually, more with the Southampton 11, to be honest. I don't know if the FootMob projection is quite at it here. Bazunu in goal. Stevens and Edwards, they've got at centre-backs. Wellington and Sugawara at full-backs. That's what I'm not entirely sure about, but I'll come to that in a second. Charles and Downs in central midfield. Fraser and Quasi possibly wide. And Jay Robinson, new one on me, 18-year-old, starting in, I'm guessing in midfield for Southampton there. He's obviously had a good pre-season. Never watched him before. I have watched Adam Armstrong many, many times. And Ryan Fraser, and FootMob's got Joshua Quasi down as a winger. Oh, God, that dancing Southampton fan. He desperately wants to be on the TV, bless him. He's doing his dance again, and the cameras are catching him. What's that say? P. Dawson. There you go. You're on the TV, fella. I remember him doing his dance last time Southampton were in the Championship. Interestingly, all the people around him are just ignoring him. So I'm guessing that's a normal pre-match ritual. Let me know if you're any the wiser on the Southampton 11. I haven't seen the Sky projection, to be honest. Here we go, Marlon. Robinson looks absolutely cracking player, very similar to Dib. Oh, so he's a winger, is he indeed? Shea Charles will be their best player this season. Any more on Southampton there? Right, you can talk to me about Wrexham now. We got a 3 at the back here for Phil Parkinson. And a few new signings in there, including Danny Ward in net. And Connor Cody, who loves a promotion from the Championship, doesn't he? Connor, he's done it with Wolves. And he's done it with Leicester, hasn't he? Cleworth and Brunt in there. I mean, they've got a back 3 here. Again, I'll reserve judgment. Another of the new signings there. Kachache, don't know how we're going with the pronunciation on that one. And Barnett, they've got down as wing-backs. James, Dobson and O'Brien, players that we're pretty familiar with already in the Championship, as are Josh Windass and Kiefer Moore. That is a classic Championship front too. By the way, EFL are just announcing EFL Fantasy League as well. If you haven't already, please do join our mini league or whatever you call it. It's in the description. Oh God, I can't remember which video it's in, but it's on my Twitter as well. If you head over to Twitter, you can join the Benjamin Bloom football channel, EFL Fantasy League, if that sort of thing floats your boat. Coniston, that floats my boat, Coniston. Thank you. $2 New Zealand there on the super chat. Thank you so much. I say, raising a drink to you and spilling it all over me. How about that? Right. Get me your thoughts in on that Wrexham 11 and your thoughts on who the match winners are. We are 4 super chats out of 10 now. Don't worry, guys. I think I set the target at 3 hours or whatever the maximum was here on YouTube. Here come the players. And let's see if Wrexham can live up to the hype. Birmingham did last night, didn't they? They were very good. Let's see if Wrexham can have similar momentum to Blues. It's a tough task, though, here at St Mary's. I quite liked both of Southampton's shirts, actually, in the Kit reviews, Saints coming out. It's very white though, isn't it? You didn't quite get to see round the back of the shirt there in the previews. Yeah, I don't think it's striped on the back, which, to be fair, if you're at a game, is quite the help, isn't it? What do we got here? Wrexham, Banksy who? Wrexham about to see how hard the championship is. What else have we got here? JC, Southampton's lineup looks a bit shoddy. Maybe not a strong championship. Well, remember the parachute teams as well. Plenty of business still to be done. Right, yeah, I was right in my thinking that Footmob's completely wrong. So Sky have got Saints in a back three with Kwasi at centre back, Robinson and Fraser on the wings. Yeah, so I was right in my suspicions. It was just Kwasi massively in the wrong place. We'll see what they got for Wrexham as well. It looks the same as Footmob actually there, with Kachache and Barnett as the wing backs, and Brunt, even though he's wearing 3, is going to be tucked in at centre back. Right, you want to do your predictions in the chat, you lot? You have got how long have you got? Your 24 seconds. I need your predictions. I don't need anything else. Don't need any reasoning, any jokes, any snark, anything like that. Literally just put Southampton, score, Wrexham. Let's get your predictions in for this one. God, how do I look at the community posts? I put a poll up for this. Oh, there we go, posts. So before I go to your predictions, Southampton, Wrexham, my God. The poll on the community tab, you can go and vote on this if you want. There's no point, you ain't changing it. Southampton win 73%, my God. Wrexham win 16%, 12% on the draw. So heavily on Southampton, the poll. And I'm running behind. God, it's a watch along, isn't it? Of course I'm running behind. I'm just going to click through all of these guys just so we can see. I'll just say the team there. Saints, Wrexham, Saints. Draw, Saints, Wrexham. We're fairly well split. I'm just going to hammer through all of these. Yeah, could cover that 0-0. Already 2 goals last night to put my average nicely over for the people that don't like games that don't have any goals in, like I decide. What are you going to do, hey? Right, we've got all the predictions done there. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, very much indeed, for all of your predictions. Let's do this. We said it looked a bit like a Brazil kit that Wrexham are sporting this year. Let me know if that audio is okay. I've got a swingy, clever mic stand thing nowadays, and I don't want the level to go up and down. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are off at St. Mary's. It is Southampton versus Wrexham. Let me just set the clock. And then I think we are all good to go. Give me your views throughout the game. We'll stick as many of them up on the screen. What a time for my sister to call me just as I start a stream. That's pretty standard for me and my sister, managing to miss one another over and over again. Ships that parts in the night. By the way, it's Enid's birthday on Monday, so I know exactly why she's calling me. It's going to be about, oh, here comes Fraser early on. Fraser curls that one, comes in off the left, curls it right-footed, not too far wide, that from Wee Man, as Russ Martin used to call him. Nice little reverse ball, actually, into the front. Fraser picks up the pocket nicely. It's good play, isn't it? Keeper Ward there, full dive. What an opening that would have been down at St. Mary's. Just puts that past the far post. Good start by Southampton. Your audio is good, Ben. Thank you. My name is Tau. Such a petty thing to dislike. Southampton sleeve sponsor. It's horrible being vertical. The OCD kicking in there. What's my sister's prediction, John? My prediction for my sister is that whatever time I tell her to show up for Enid's party tomorrow, she'll turn up late. Love her. Way more intelligent than me. Can't turn up anywhere on time. Downs wins that in central midfield. Fed down the right-hand side. And back. We do think it's a back three. Yeah, Sky are right with that. Edwards knocks that one inside to Stevens and on to Kwasi, who I have never seen play. Thank you very, very much, Matthew. Enid will be 4 on Monday. Imagine that. If you've been watching for a while, you'll remember when Enid wasn't even 0. Down the right-hand side again comes Sugawara. Oh, crossed into the near post. Really good start this by Saints. Wrexham can't get on the ball at all. Downs just gets a foot in, wins it back. Throw in Wrexham. Thank you for your birthday wishes to the gorgeous Enid. And a huge thank you to Be On Edge. What on earth currency is that? Anyone know that? CHF? No idea. Chilean francs? Deary me. Happy birthday to Enid. And look, Chooser is right in the pocket here with the sponsorship. Here is Kiefer Moore. Knocks that out to the right. Windass into the box. Windass drills the shot in. Blocked by the first defender there. But yeah, just opened up. Swiss francs. Why is it CH then? Crossed into Big Kiefer Moore there on the back stick. Hits the deck. Big Kiefer never gets any decisions, does he? I was going to say thank you to Chooser because we have actually got sponsorship going here. And as you can see there, oh, there's no F on that. That's embarrassing. The banner is missing a letter. Now, what happened here in the box there is Edwards and Moore both got their arms on each other. I say play on. Play on. It says down there, if you like my shirt, head over to the Bad Shirt Club. The owner is actually from Ipswich as well. A native of my hometown. You can get 20% off one of these beautiful shirts. Follow the link in the description, but you follow the link and then you do still need to put in code BB20 for your 20% at checkout. If you want this here, beautiful, beautiful shirt. I'll leave that up for a second. Kachache knocks that down the line. Moore takes a whack off Flynn Downs. Were they ever teammates at Ipswich? Moore and Downs? Probably. Someone look that up for me. Or did Downs break through before? Nah, maybe they missed each other. Both former Ipswich players. We'll leave it at that. Wrexham just getting a little bit of a foothold in this now. Playing the channel goes in long. Kwasi had like a 50p there, but they've got away with that one. Saints, and it's knocked out to Sugawara in the sort of right wing-back position. He's tucked in. Given away, turned over. O'Brien, little knock inside. It's a clever bit of play by Moore. And Flynn Downs may get a yellow card for his next foul. You can almost tell, can't you, when referees kind of say, look, you got one more of those, mustn't you? Evening from Hong Kong. Welcome, Paul. The name of the Swiss franc. Swiss. Easy for me to say. Confederito Helvetica, the Latin name for Switzerland. You learn something every day, don't you? Thoughts on last night? I'll talk about that at half time. I have got the vlog up now, so you can get my thoughts there. But if you want to ask me a direct question about the game I was at last night, Birmingham 1, Ipswich 1, we can talk about that at half-time if you want. By the way, a couple of earlies today. I haven't even mentioned them. A few people have said they're watching Charlton, Watford and Coventry Hull. So do keep me in touch with whatever is going on there. Wrexham have won a corner. They are growing into this, Wrexham. JD Eagles, you bloody hero. You lot are all heroes. We have now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 super chats. We're halfway there. In the words of John Bon Jovi, thank you to them there Hills, Liam, them there be Hills again, Coniston, be on edge, and JD Eagles. Thank you so much. Corner goes short. Windass crosses. It's a great ball. What a chance. Wrexham should be in front, shouldn't they? Who put that cross in? Windass, was it? Cody's got to score there, hasn't he? Give me your thoughts in the chat. Should be 1-0, that, shouldn't it? Oh, he's got to score. He's like 3 yards out, isn't he? It's a brilliant cross. Shins it over the bar. Bazunu's not got any chance there. If that's on target, he's just going to smash that into the roof of the net. Wrexham should be in front. Great chance for Connor Cody. Brilliant cross by Windass, wasn't it, from the short corner. Got to take those chances against parachute teams, haven't you, indeed? Afternoon, Paul. I'm very well, and good luck to you in your Oxford this season. Wrexham well on top here, by the way. Cross goes in cleared on the near post. And is that Robinson? I haven't mentioned him yet. Why was I expecting him to be smaller than that? Just assume that all 18-year-olds are small. Of course they are not. Missing a 3-yard sitter, it happens. Yeah, he should score there, shouldn't he? Wrexham players getting each other's way, maybe so. Hits his shin, bad luck. Yeah, I guess so. Saw it late. All fair comments in the chat there, you lot. And now into the box comes young Robinson. Oh, he's done all right. Poked away. No dibbling in the 11 here today. Expecting him to possibly be sold in the window. Fraser stands it up to the back stick from the left-hand side. Edwards downs. And Edwards again. Were you small as a 18-year-old? I've been small every age. I'm 5'8.5", and I find it so upsetting when people meet me at a game and they say, "Oh, bit disappointed. I expected you to be taller." How about that? Put your hand up if you're shorter than me at 5'8.5". Recycled there by Matty James. Do you know what? I'd give this to Wrexham on points at the moment, especially with that chance. Played into the channel for more. Nicely won, though, by Stevens, Edwards, Sugawara. Edwards knocks it long. It's going to be easy for Cody, but Downs scoops up the second ball. Pokes it back. Charles. Fraser crosses back stick. Armstrong hits the deck in the middle of the penalty box. He looks at the ref. Didn't look like there was anything in it. Look at this show off in the chat. Look at Paul. 6'6". Deary me. There you go. Craig, you're shorter than me. How about that? What is average height for people anyway? Was it like 5'10" or something? I must be below average. Or maybe I'm bang on average. Never forget the half an inch. Robinson knocks that one out. Shay Charles coming forward. Oh, shot driven in by Wellington, into the side netting. Best chance of the game for Southampton. Not the best chance of the game, period. Well, that fell to Connor Cody. Yeah. Shocked when I saw you on a podcast with Statman Dave. Now, that genuinely... Oh, curled by Windass. They've hit a crossbar. My goodness me. Windass has started really well. Brilliant cross for Cody's chance. He's bent that from outside the box. Just hits the top of the bar and goes over. That podcast, that is genuinely my chair. And I asked them to change that chair and got called a diva. And now you see why I asked, hey? By the way, we are going to be brought to you in association with the Sportsman podcast for these watch-alongs this season. We're just getting together all the assets and all of that good stuff this season. But I will be with a bigger chair. I think it's at the same location. I will be in Manchester on Monday to film the next episode of the Sportsman podcast. So please do go and check that out over on YouTube. And these watch-alongs will be brought to you in association with the Sportsman podcast. Fraser, Edwards, Downs. I thought you were 4'11". I look like a... am I allowed to say dwarf? Do I get cancelled if I say dwarf? I look like a very small person on that podcast. I promise you it was the chair. And do you know what? I tried to move it to make it look better. And they said, no, you need to hook the chair over the edge there because we sorted the shot out and everything. And, you know, I'm trying to be professional. I say, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, etc. Do as I'm told. Speak when I'm spoken to. That's how I've been brought up, hey? Fraser. Good game, this, actually. Chance for Wellington for Southampton. 2 chances for Wrexham. 1 very good chance. Connor Cody from the second phase of the set play. Swung in by Windass. Probably should have scored. Windass himself, unlucky. He's the star man, isn't he? Bends it. Left-hand side. Hits the crossbar. Unlucky. K-Days. Good to have the championship back. Isn't it just? Ha. That's when you tell them, do you know who I am? If anyone ever tells you or asks you, do you know who I am? Just shout out, guys, fella over here doesn't know who he is. Can anyone help him? Right, if I run that bad shirt promo for enough, I think I have, haven't I? We'll put that on later again. You can see more of the shirt now. Oh, the irony. The ball is back with Gavin Bazunu. Kwashi. Bazunu. Sod the game. I'm jealous of those beautiful locks. I think Eddie has put about 5 comments and they've all been about my hair. You can enjoy the game if you want, Eddie, but yeah. My hair is freshly washed. Lots of people do like to talk about it a lot. So, whatever. Feel free. There is Phil Parkinson, and for all of their Disney money, he's sat on a water cooler. Or whatever you call those, cool box thingy. Sugawara knocks that back into Edwards. Right, we've got to address this, Liam, haven't we? I'm glad you addressed the Ben Bloom fiasco BBC article. So, there is a journalist. Oh, is he giving that away, Quasi? No, nearly at the back there. More pressing him down. Bazunu is going to clear that. There is a journalist, a very good journalist actually, called Ben Bloom, who freelances for the BBC and the Guardian and everybody because he's really good. And pretty much every week, someone asks me if that's me when he writes these lovely articles. Clip forward. Easy win there for Brunt. Cody's going to clear this one. Anyway, I get a tap on the shoulder yesterday from a guy who says, "Are you Benjamin Bloom?" And I said, "Yes." "Are you Benjamin Bloom?" And he said yes. And he introduced himself to me, and we had a good old laugh and took a picture, which I tweeted. So that is the evidence now. You know who he is. You know who I am. We're both fighting the good fight, and he's a great journalist, by the way. But yes, I think he's fed up of people confusing him for me, and vice versa, only because I don't want to take the credit for his excellent work. I mean, I'll take it. Ho-hum. Was he taller? Have a look in the photo. I think we were pretty much bang on the same height, actually. I did have significantly more hair than him, though. But he was a very handsome, powerful, and talented man. Don't you worry about that. Ben Bloom, everybody. The real Ben Bloom. Edwards. Fraser coming short into kind of central midfield there. Clips that long. Sugawara, who's got plenty of the ball down this right, knocks that back. Shea Charles. Oh, nice ball in, Charles. Good strike from Robinson. Decent save that by Ward. It's going to be another chance here. Robinson again. Great block. Down. Smashes that. Wow. 3 chances in one go. There's a big block. 2, actually. Southampton's XG has just been swelled massively by that period. You've got to say good defending by Wrexham, haven't you? Head it, kick it, save it. Bit lucky with the cutback there, deflected. Good block there from Robinson. Great block. It's kind of Cody, isn't it? Really good chance for Downs. Corner Saints. Sugawara swings it in. Headed out. Cleworth, I think. And yeah, Southampton, bit of stat pad in there. That will put them on top of all the stats you'd think. 3 shots in quick succession. Oh, long ball in, headed across. Looked like it might fall to Armstrong, whose movement's very good. So probably would have ended up on side. Wrexham fan here, Julie, missing our previous players. What is there, 5 new faces in today? Let me add these up. Ward, Cody, O'Brien, Kachache, Windass, and more. I stopped counting. I think it was 5. Tranmere have scored against Shrewsbury. In the earlies in the Championship, it is Charlton 0, Watford 0, Coventry 0, Hull 0, and obviously, as you can see below, Southampton 0, Wrexham 0. Coming up 20 minutes in this one. Little feed by Kachache in. Kiefer Moore is running in behind. He's into the box. Huge chance. Oh, penalty coming. Penalty coming. Are we going to get a red card as well? So, clear penalty. Is that a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity? He's having a little think about it. Moore wins the penalty for Wrexham. Is a red card coming out for this? Does he make a deliberate attempt to play the ball? Moore running in behind. That's a red card. That's a shove in the back. I think Edwards is about to get red carded here. Moore goes down for the penalty. Surely the red card has to come out here. It's 2 hands on the back, so it is not a deliberate attempt to play the ball. I think that's what Lewis O'Brien is saying. Referee's in his ear. I'm not entirely sure why the red card hasn't come out there. We can talk about that, but we've got to talk about a penalty for Wrexham here and a chance for Josh Windass, who stands hands on hips. Windass is going to be a 3-step run-up. Windass, deep breath. Here he comes, scores. 2 penalties already in the Championship, both scored, and Wrexham have the lead. Windass has been excellent in this opening 20 minutes. He's hit the bar. He's set up a great chance for Connor Cody. And he has given Wrexham the lead. Saints 0, Wrexham 1. Windass, the scorer. Get your thoughts in the comments. I think Ronnie Edwards should have been red carded there. Maybe there's an argument. They're saying that it wasn't an obvious goal scoring opportunity because Stevens is kind of in the vicinity. Where's the yellow card then? Strange one. I know Wrexham fans will be excited about the goal. I think Saints should be down to 10 there. You can give me your views in the comments. Either way, the Welsh side lead. Southampton 0, Wrexham 1. Kiefer Moore wins the penalty. It'd be interesting to know what the Sky coverage is saying, because that, to me, should have been a red card. Not given. I'll shut up about it now. Mason says double jeopardy. The problem is with the double jeopardy, that only accounts for deliberate attempts to play the ball. So by definition, a shove in the back is not a deliberate attempt to play the ball. That's actually binary. It can't be, because you can't play the ball with your hands in football. And he's used his hands to make the tackle. So, yeah, very curious as to why Edwards has not been sent off there. Downs knocks that out to Sugawara. Knocks it down the line, or tries to. Brunt, powering forward, wins that back. Wrexham obviously massive spring in their step. Tom, yeah, that can be the only reason, can't it? Assume it's because the other centre-half's coming across. I don't agree with that, but I'm guessing that is the reason. Yeah. I enjoyed the fan wagging the finger before it was given. Biggest indicator of it being an actual legit, but it's definitely a penalty, wasn't it? Edwards knocks that back home to Bazunu. Oh, nice turn. Now the yellow card's got to come out, hasn't it? Surely. He's found it. Yellow card there for Cleworth. Nailed on that one. Big yank back of the shirt is always a guaranteed yellow, isn't it? Cleworth goes in the book. Edwards turns back inside. And the ball is back with Gavin Bazunu. So we've had 2 promoted League One clubs going against 2 Year One parachute teams. And they've given a very good account of themselves. And Saints are, like Birmingham, in the lead in this one. As Ward comes out, knocks that one into the stand. Throw in taken relatively quickly. Second ball on the pitch, but we can keep going because Robinson's kicked it off. Stevens. Fraser. Edwards. Sugawara. Slow build-up, and Wrexham were a very good defensive side last season. They won't be unhappy to sit in and let, especially if Saints play in front of them. Kicked it long. Easy gather for Ward. Scott, I don't have a live stream. This is my first experience at Championship football. Thank you, Scott. You are so welcome today. I'm still getting grief for this chair, Dempsey Doe, on the Sportsman podcast. I promise it's the chair, and I'm not 2 feet tall. I will make it very, very clear, though, when I go there on Monday. And we are brought in to you in association with the Sportsman Podcast here on the Watch Alongs all season. There's one in the channel for Windass. Oh, just waited till he picked the ball up. And the flag goes up. Wrexham top of the league. Back to back to back to back to back to back to back. The mega promotion run is on. It is on. They stay top of the league. They'll be in the Premier League, won't they? There is literally an entire season to go. But ho-hum. Them's the facts. Lots of people asking me about last night's game. I will talk about it at halftime. I want to give the respect to Southampton and Wrexham here. Even though I'll probably, I'm sure, talk about my hair, my pets, my daughter. Sugawara. Edwards. Stevens. Charles. You can see where the pattern's going now. I'm going to be saying a lot of Saints players' names and probably not many Wrexham players' names. I think we're going to have a lot of possession for Saints now. Cleared by Wrexham as far as Downs. Stands on the ball. Takes his time. Into Edwards. Sugawara. Wrexham nice and narrow and compact. Southampton continue to manoeuvre the ball around. Kwasi steps in. Wellington crosses. Headed out by Cody. Headed back in. Excuse me. Foul 1. And it's going to be a Wrexham restart. I think it was Dobson who won it. Where would another promotion this season for Wrexham ranking all-time football success stories got to be out there? Be massive, wouldn't it? Feels impossible, doesn't it? National League, League 2, League 1, Championship, Premier League, all in consecutive seasons. I'm sure lots of people would put it all down to money. I mean, the money helps, doesn't it? It won't all be down to money. Free kick to Wrexham, which Lewis O'Brien is going to pop in, left-footed. And they're a pretty big side, aren't they? With Cody and Clareworth and obviously Moore. The kind of big targets for this one. Here it comes. O'Brien left-footed. Huge chance. Oh, they should be well in front here. Wrexham, my God. Definitely from crosses here. That's the second big chance. I mean, he might be borderline offside, Brunt, is he? Completely free header. Puts it over the bar. Look at those Saints fans behind the goal. Kind of, they know what a big chance that was. So alongside the goal that Wrexham have scored, big chances for Cody. And we didn't mention Brunt, the other of the three centre-halves. Wow. Could definitely be 2 up here. Wrexham, couldn't they? Did Southampton get a red card? They did not. I'm sure Joby and Chris Wilder and whoever's in there at half-time will have a good chat about that. I can watch another 18 replays, but my instinct after 2 was that it was a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity and should have been a red card. Phil Parkinson has got a yellow card. He probably needs to bite his lip now and be quiet. Let's just be very clear on this double jeopardy thing. So, Jay, I appreciate your comment. That is wrong. Double jeopardy rule, you can't be awarded a penalty unless it's violent conduct. That's not true. So it has to be a deliberate attempt to play the ball is the wording of the law. It was a shove in the back. So double jeopardy definitely would not apply in this case. You'd be worried if you're a Saints fan. Well, you have to be patient, don't you? New manager. And we saw this with Ipswich last night. If spent an entire season losing every week. Yeah, takes a while to get the mojo back, doesn't it? Wrexham should be 3 up. Southampton defence look vulnerable. I mean, Wrexham could have scored 3 goals. I think if you're going to give Wrexham 3 goals, you've probably got to give Southampton 1 as well for that 3 chances in a row. But your point stands that Wrexham have had plenty of, very, very decent chances in this game. Fraser and Kachache tumble over the line. I think he got his body in the way there, the Wrexham left wing back. And he wins the free kick. Which Danny Ward is going to take. They'll be well pleased, Wrexham, with their first 30 minutes of Championship football. Chested down by Moore. O'Brien knocks it forward. Saints clear their lines. But it's returned. And well held by Windass. Played down the line. Not quite enough accuracy on that pass. And Kwasi gets in the way. Does really well, actually. He's going to win a free kick. I think he might well do. Yeah, good play by the Saints left centre-back. Again, any questions about last night, I'll take at half-time. Proper management is the key to success. Money just unlocks the door. Yep. We've seen plenty of teams with money fail miserably, haven't we? It's the most miserable way to fail, isn't it? When you've got all the advantage of money. Kachache heads that on. Oh, excuse me, Brunt. But I think he must have shoved Fraser in the back. Kwasi, who's all confident after that little manoeuvre a minute ago. So he decides to receive the ball completely needlessly with a little back heel. Oh, that's bad giveaway. Now Armstrong running into the box. Armstrong squares it up. Robinson, can he get it out of his feet? No. Good tackle, Lewis O'Brien. Nearly got caught out there badly there. They thought it was going out on the left-hand touchline. Armstrong ran it into the box. O'Brien had to do the business there and make the last-ditch tackle. How does Cody look after 30 minutes? Looks absolutely fine. Remember, playing in a 3 under Phil Parkinson is very different to playing with a 3 under Enzo Maresca. And he'll get to do a bit more of the head it, kick it stuff that he's really good at. Remember, Leicester spread the 3 right the way. Well, it was kind of back 4 and then one went into midfield. But it ended up being a 3 spread right across the pitch. And yeah, that's not fun if you're not as pacey as you once were. Robinson. He's got it back. Wrexham, good stubborn defensive shape. And home it goes from Stevens. Pinged into the channel. Cleared away. Southampton, I mean, it's patient. Not sure how effective it is just yet. Just that one little kind of slew of chances all in one go. Otherwise, Wrexham are good value for being in front, aren't they? The graphic on the screen is showing that Flynn Downs has been booked, and I've got no idea why. Cody also barely played for Leicester due to injuries and Vestergaard's good form. Wrexham on fire. Yeah, playing nicely. Moore can't quite win that one. It's forced forward again. Sugawara heads it out. Edwards gets caught. That's a real good press that by Wrexham. Just caught them in the corner, wouldn't let them out, and now they win a throw-in, which goes short to O'Brien. Kichache. O'Brien. Just thought he was Ronaldinho there for a second and tried an outside of the left foot, little scoopy pass over the top there. Didn't quite have it in the locker there. Big fan of Lewis O'Brien though. Harry, Wrexham are looking solid at the moment. They're looking better than solid, aren't they? Looking good. Not that solid's not a compliment, but you know what I'm saying. Good tackle on the far side by, was it Shea Charles? I think so. Robinson, neat and tidy. 18-year-old. Sugawara. Downs. Probably Southampton's best chance that for Downs, wasn't it? It was bouncing about in the box and he took it with the left foot. Great block by Cody in front of his keeper. Here's Downs, edge of the box. Strong from Downs. Oh, he's bustled his way in and shot on the spin by Adam Armstrong. He can't find the corner. If he does, it's 1-1. But yeah, if my uncle had wheels, he'd be a bike. Yeah, straight down the keeper's throat there. To be fair, Cody's fairly well positioned, but still, that kind of side foot into the corner was on with the right foot to the keeper's left. Go on, Wrexham, from a Blues fan. Fair play, Wrexham. Good start. Yeah, playing well, aren't they? Could be 2 up, to be honest. And Saints could be down to 10 as well. Depending on your subjective view of that penalty decision. But into the box comes Southampton. And down goes Robinson. I'll plead the fifth on that and have another look. Does Downs get fouled on the edge of the box? We're still going. They're all hitting the deck here. Referee keeps his whistle out of his mouth. And the ball is cleared. Although the phase is going to continue here. And we finally do get a foul now over on the left wing. No, I don't think that's a penalty. It's Matty James on young Robinson, whose first name I've forgotten. Young J. Robinson. I wonder why he let the Downs one on the edge of the box go after that. Maybe played an advantage. So hello to Jake, everybody. If you see the brilliant shorts on our channel here, Jake has no doubt made them. So big thanks to Jakey boy, channel legend. Free kick, Southampton over on the left wing. It's going to be an in-swinger with the right foot from Sugawara. In it comes. Good delivery. Big header out near post. Cleworth. Downs. Handball, that looked like. Gotten away with that one. And Wrexham come away with it. Kiefer Moore. I love Kiefer, but the outside of the right foot spinning ball round in behind the fullback didn't quite work. Ooh, into the box and hooked across by Ryan Fraser. I think it hit Danny Ward in goal. I don't know if it was on target. If it was a good save. And it surprised me, that one. Is the pass for him? It's a great ball, actually, isn't it? Really clever ball. Good save. Yeah, decent chance, that. Didn't quite have my bearings on that one. I predict Wrexham will finish above Swans to become Wales' top-ranked side. Corner comes in from Southampton. Edwards, middle of the box. It's not a clean jump. Defenders touch tight. It'll show up well on the XG, that one, though, just because of the location of the header. Kind of sideways on. Good goalkeeping. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, stands up. Hits the shoulder, but yeah, just get your body in the way. You're always vulnerable to the shot through the legs, but hey, goalkeeper's always vulnerable to any type of good shot. There's always space, isn't there? In comes long throw-in. Kiefer Moore heads it out. Downs heads down and cleared away. 43 up on the clock. Birmingham and Wrexham are proving that football is a game of money nowadays. What do you mean nowadays? What did Liverpool do when they sold Kevin Keegan in 1978, hey? They signed Kenny Dalglish. Tale as old as time. What's the first live game I'm going to this season? You haven't been paying attention, Dave, have you? I was at one last night. Which I'll talk about at half-time because I've been asked about it hundreds of times already in the chat. Here is Stevens, Edwards, and it is back with Bazunu. Wrexham play this one out now until half-time, going with a lead. Could be a 2-goal lead, couldn't it? As discussed. One in the channel, just held up in the wind by the look of it, and Cody headed it out. Throw in Saints. Give me another long throw going in. He's quasi hurling them in. In it goes. And Cody and Moore are winning everything in the penalty box from a Wrexham point of view, aren't they? And there he is again. We have a back injury, is it? Josh Windass is down holding his back. I don't want to imply any tactical skullduggery here, but potentially tactical injury. God, it absolutely is. Just as the ball kicked at his leg. I think Josh Windass has been rather clever there. Use whatever words you like to describe the dark arts, but yeah, he's brought his team a bit of respite, let's just say. Tyler Avon, thank you so much, buddy. How are we doing on the super chat? Oh, did I not thank Liam? Liam, I'm so sorry, mate, if I missed you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are 2 away from our target of 10, but thank you, Tyler. Game of money, counterpoint, Stoke City. Well, I think what most people's understanding of money in football is it's not a guarantee, merely an advantage. And of course, in life, an advantage does not always get cashed in. The analogy I always use is if we both sit here in Bedfordshire and you tell me, right, first one to get to Newcastle wins, and you get a 2-hour head start, and I decide that because I've got a 2-hour head start, I'm going to have a shower and then go to Costa and get a coffee for my journey. I had an advantage, but I didn't use it, did I? I faffed around in the shower. Hey, imagine that. So yeah. Judge it over the long term, and there will always be outliers. Oh, lovely cross to the back stick. Oh, off the post and off the line and blocked again. Oh, Wrexham living on their nerves there. Southampton so close to an equaliser. It's a great cross to the back stick. That's really unlucky. Keeper's totally done. Robinson hits the post, and then to be fair, there is a great block. Oh, it's so unlucky. There's Cody again, who's played excellently in the first half there. Blocks it from Armstrong. You've got to say Robinson is just really unlucky there. Can't do a lot more with that shot. Just control it, get it past the keeper. It just crashes off the post. Unlucky there, Southampton. But then it's a good block by Cody, isn't it? From Armstrong, who was sniffing the rebound. Corner goes in. First contact, Wrexham. And are they getting it clear? Yes. How much stoppage time is there? I didn't see. We've played up to 48. I'm just enjoying the game too much. It's been fun. Charles slides that in, cleared away. I'm guessing we must have 4 minutes of stoppage time. O'Brien gets it away. Oh, nice little slide up the line. Kachache, here comes Moore. Again, Moore into the box. Can he square it? Oh, it's poor. Oh, he should have played that across earlier. It's a tap-in for Josh Windass. If Kiefer Moore is just a little bit quicker on the draw there. This has been really entertaining, this game. We genuinely could have had borderline on the offside, I've got to say. But, oh my, it's an easy pass across. One touch too more. One touch too many. Phil Parkinson's furious. And again, Wrexham could have had a second goal. They could have had a third goal. And maybe a fourth goal in this first half. Goodness me. I think that might be half-time as well. Mech Jack plays games, $1.99 on the super chat. Thank you so much. Does Broadhead playing have any transfer impact? I suppose the only impact it has, you can't play for 3 clubs in a season, but I assume that if Broadhead was going to go to Wrexham anyway, Wrexham would be using him and not loaning him out during the season. So there you go. Showering a coffee takes 2 hours. With this hair, mate, shower takes a very, very long time. But you may be taking my analogy slightly literally there, Anir. I'll allow it. Half time. Really entertaining first half there. Southampton 0. Wrexham 1. Wrexham have been good, haven't they? And Southampton again, like Ipswich last night, look like a side that haven't won any games for an entire year or have won very, very few games. And they've got a new manager on top of it there at Southampton. And yeah, if Wrexham were 2 goals up, I don't think that would be any kind of travesty, would it? We had that great chance for Connor Cody, didn't we? Crossed in by Windass. Cody's 3-4 yards out, shins it over the bar. Should score. Windass himself, who played really well for the first 20, hits the bar. Then Kiefer Moore gets played in behind and brought down by a shove in the back. So no deliberate attempt to play the ball. looked like an obvious goal-scoring opportunity to me. So I'm not sure why Ronnie Edwards wasn't sent off, but he stayed on. I just don't think he even got booked. Random. They got the penalty, and Josh Windass stuck the penalty in as well. Another big chance for Wrexham when... Who headed that one over? Was it Cleworth or was it Brunt? I can't remember. Another cross in and a header over. Big chance for Southampton as well towards the end of the half. Really unlucky, actually. In fact, it was more really unlucky than a big chance. But Robinson, who has looked really good, and we're always behind an 18-year-old who I've never seen play before. Don't think I've seen him play. I could have seen him play and forgotten, you know me. Far post, controls the shot really well. Hits the opposite post. Great block by Cody. Then from Armstrong. But then again, Moore gets in behind in the same position he was when he won the penalty. And it didn't look a hard pass across to Josh Windass for 2-0. So I make Wrexham pretty good value for their lead. Although it's one of those where the stats, well... Depends how you read stats. If you read them having watched the game, you'll know that Wrexham have played well and deserved their lead. If you just look at the stats, it says 70% Southampton. What have they done with it on the possession? We've got 1.47 playing 1.31 on the XG, but that is heavily padded by a flurry of 3 shots in a row for Saints. And then obviously that one that hit the post, and then Armstrong gets blocked out from... next to no distance, which kind of pads the XG and puts it just above what Wrexham have recorded. Also, Saints 4 shots on target to 1, but don't be fooled by those stats. I don't think anybody watching would deny Wrexham have been good value for their... Well, look, it's subjective. You're entitled to your opinion, as am I, and my opinion is that, yeah, I think Wrexham have been decent, haven't they? And could even be 2 up, and could be... a man up. I think we've got to 10 super chats, you lot. Liking trash. Thank you so much. And the return of Kelly, who's been a great supporter and a Wrexham fan as well. Not a bad first half. Very good first half for you lot, Kelly. Thanks for all the summer content. You are very kind. And we can tick it off. Let's just do a mega shout out for all the super chatters. Thank you so much. Them There Be Hills. Liam. Coniston, Be On Edge, JD Eagles, Liam, who I'm really sorry, and Liam's been a supporter for years. I missed out there. I just didn't see it come through, so apologies there. Tyler, Mech Jack Plays Games, Liking Trash, and Kelly. Thank you so much, everybody. I am going to take a break. I just wonder whether they're going to show that penalty incident straight away. Come on, Prutz. Get straight to it. I just want to see another replay. The only thing I need to see is denial of obvious goal scoring opportunity. Is the defender covering? Are they going to show it to me straight away? I think it's a red card. Right, I'm seeing the replay right now. In goes Moore. The question is, can he get a shot off? Yeah, that's a red card. I think if he doesn't foul him, the next thing he's going to do is shoot, which makes it an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So I don't know what Chris Wilder and Joby are saying in the studio. I know Stevens is coming across, but he's literally just about to take a shot, isn't he? And Stevens can't tackle him because he's been shoved. I think that's a red card. But, you know, it's subjective, isn't it? I'm going to have one more look. Is Stevens about to tackle him? It's close, isn't it? I will say it's close. One more step. It's very close, I will say. I mean, it's a definite yellow card, so I don't know why he doesn't get booked. But, yeah, that's right on the edge, isn't it, of Stevens being able to... tackle him, isn't it? We've got to say a huge thank you to Jim. Wow. $19.99. Thank you so much. Just enjoying opening day. I really appreciate your coverage since the Paramount Plus commentators aren't as engaging. Well, that's very kind. I get most of my championship coverage from YouTubers. Very, very kind, Jim. Right. Thank you so much. I promise I'll talk about Birmingham Ipswich because I had about 500 questions about it in the first half. But I do need to go and make myself a coffee. So I will just stick the half-time thingy on. I'm going to make myself a coffee and I'm going to return in about 5 minutes. And I promise I'll talk to you guys about Birmingham Ipswich last night if you've got any questions on that one. See you in 5. Go and get yourself a drink. Welcome back, everybody. It's our first watch-along of the EFL Championship season, and it is Southampton 0, Wrexham 1 at half-time. A penalty from Josh Windass giving Wrexham the lead. Really entertaining first half. Plenty of chances, most of them going to Wrexham, in fact, so probably good value for their lead. If you want to ask me questions about last night, I'm happy to talk about Birmingham 1, Ipswich 1. I was at the game and I was in the press conferences afterwards. I saw and I heard everything. So let me know if you want to ask anything, my opinion on anything. Couple of little bits of housekeeping. Yeah, huge thank you to all the people who have super chatted. We have reached the 10 super chat target. We're well over it. In fact, I think we've got like 12 maybe. So thank you everyone for your wonderful support. Watch-alongs are brought to you in association with the Sportsman podcast this season as well. We'll get some assets and stuff to promote that a little bit better, but I will be on the Sportsman on Monday. And as much as I care deeply about you all asking, I will make sure I get a chair that makes me look the same height as everybody else. And finally, do you like my shirt? Do you like this shirt? Well, this is the worst named business possible. The Bad Shirt Club, because that's not a bad shirt, is it? That's a tremendous shirt. But if you like my shirt, as it says down there, head over to the Bad Shirt Club and get 20% off by following the link in the description. You need to click through from there and then BB20 at checkout. Players are blooming out here. I promised I'd talk about Birmingham Ipswich at half-time. And we are literally about to run out of time. So I will talk about it in the second half if we can manage to juggle both things. But you know how pathetic I am at talking and starting the clock at the right time at the same time. So I'm just going to focus all my attention on doing that. We are off in the second half. I promise if you've got Birmingham Ipswich questions, I will take them. Let's shove the mic over here. Let me know if you've got issues with the audio. It should all sound okay if I move that. And very, very quickly, teams, Saints, Bazunu, Kwasi, Stevens, Edwards, Sugawara, Wellington, Charles Downs, Robinson, Fraser, Armstrong. For Wrexham, Ward, Cleworth, Cody, Brunt, Barnett, Kachache, Dobson, James O'Brien, Windass, and more. We're into the second half. Did I get any questions here? What's my take on the latest Wednesday trouble? It sucks, doesn't it? Get a new owner in there ASAP is my take. Yes, your shirt is trippy, as it is dope. Ben, hashtag dapper. Yes, thank you. How many goals for Kyogo this season? Lots. Mr. Bloom, nice coverage of the game last night. Thought BCFC were lucky not to come away with all 3 points. Well thought we'll see at the top of the league. Come May. All free kick goes in. Windass was offside in the end. Yeah, Birmingham were unlucky, weren't they? That felt like a 1-0, that game, didn't it? And it ended 1-1. The penalties they're just annoying, those penalties, aren't they? Where the ball touches his hand and you're like, did he gain an advantage from it touching his hand? You know, it's the arm in an unnatural position. Maybe, I don't know. Into the box. Shay Charles shot charged down there. Big shout for handball there. Just my take on that is I feel the handball law, you know, it's like, why is it? But, speaking of handballs, that was one there. Cleworth. Oh, no. I mean, it's a difficult one to see, but that is a nailed-on penalty, isn't it? His arm's out there. Oh, they've missed it, haven't they? Deary me. Referees already we're talking about, aren't we? I mean, to be fair, that's a difficult one to spot. It's definitely a handball, definitely a penalty, isn't it? I know there's subjectivity to... Actually, that's not subjective, is it? His arm's out, it hits his arm, penalty. Yeah? Oh, dear. I hate talking about referees. In comes the cross, headed on and headed over by Adam Armstrong. I mean, what you could say is that I think, and two wrongs don't make a right. I teach my 3-year-old daughter that. But I think Edwards should have been red carded for Southampton. So has it evened itself out there, them not getting that penalty? And we're just talking about the Birmingham one last night where Dykes doesn't get any advantage there. Whereas, who was it? Was it Cleworth? Oh, he also would have been red carded. Was that Cleworth? Someone tell me in the chat. Was it Cleworth who handballed it? He would have been red carded, wouldn't he? You'd got a second yellow for a handball blocking a shot in the penalty box, wouldn't you? Oh, dear oh me. Edwards. Can we not have 5 minutes not talking about referees? It was Cleworth. Is that you answering that, Fran? So would Cleworth have been booked? I'm questioning now whether that would have been a guaranteed yellow card. Because you could argue that handball wasn't deliberate. I mean, it was definitely a penalty in terms of gaining the advantage. And here comes Moore. Steps inside off the left. Shot blocked. Trickles through. So maybe, maybe you wouldn't have got red carded. I don't know. Because it can still be a penalty if the arm can be in an unnatural position and the handball cannot be deliberate, which is probably what you're looking for a yellow card. But it was handball, wasn't it? And it should have been a penalty to Southampton. Easy for me to say with 5 replays. Ooh, ouch. Kiefer Moore having a shot there, blocked, I think, by Charles. And you can just see his foot buckled slightly. Pen with no card. What happened there? Yeah, it probably would have been a penalty with no card, wouldn't it? But they missed it. How long until VAR in the Championship? It's coming. Don't you worry about that. I'm a QPR fan. Do you think we'll beat Preston today? Kiefer Moore's down hurt, by the way. Looks like the old metatarsal there on the top of the foot has taken all the weight. So hopefully he is okay. I mean, you say, K Matsu, Wrexham is going to get all the benefit of the doubts this year. I mean, that's not true, is it? Because Edwards could easily have been sent off in the first half, and Southampton certainly got the benefit of the doubt on that one, and Wrexham didn't. I hope Birmingham City Football Club looked after me. Actually, I must say, and I'm not being a creep, they really, really did look after me well. Ben and Dale, if you're a Birmingham fan, you'll know the media guys there. Good as gold. So, yeah, it was really well looked after at Birmingham. Great job by the media guys there at Blues. And not that I want to get on my soapbox, not all clubs are as welcoming and as progressive. Is more going off? The game's not going, by the way. With YouTubers like myself, there's still a very old-fashioned system that focuses more towards written journalism when, you know, without being an arsehole about it, look at the numbers of what's being read and what's being watched here on YouTube and tell me who's having more traction. But we'll get there. We will get there. Right, we're off and running again. Moore is still being treated, I think. They bring Ryan Hardy in for his debut, I guess. Another new signing for Wrexham. Should we be worried about Southampton, Abdul? I would say not. I would say be patient. Sam Smith is going to come in for Wrexham, not Ryan Hardy. So it looks like Moore is done. Hopefully he's not badly injured there, but he's coming out of the game. Robinson comes in off the left. Wrexham temporarily down to 10. Stevens. Slid down the line to Fraser. Fraser does well to recycle that. Is it going in the box from Sugawara? No. So, excuse me, Edwards. Robinson. In it goes and gathered by Ward. Jordan, that handball is way worse than the Birmingham one given last night. Yes. I mean, if we're talking about, subjectivity, you can at least apply some subjectivity to the Dykes one. Don't really think he's gained an advantage and, not really what I want to see a penalty given for. A free shot from 12 yards in the 93rd minute, but is what it is. Whereas that one just seems fairly clear, doesn't it? That if they'd seen it, that's the difference, isn't it? Last night, the ref saw it and gave a subjective decision that not many people liked. This one, they just haven't seen it. And if they had seen it, they would definitely have given a penalty to Southampton. Crossed in, back stick, headed down. Shea Charles, easy gather by Ward. Smith is into the game. And wearing number 28, Sam Smith, who scored 7 for Wrexham, 18 in total if you add his Reading goals on last season as well. A great season for Sam Smith, ending in promotion. Former Cambridge United striker, am I right? And is my coffee cool enough to drink? We will find out. Cheers, everybody. Great to be hanging out with you. As I said, it's Enid's birthday party tomorrow, so there will be no watch-along for Leicester Sheffield Wednesday, which I predicted to be 5-0 to Leicester. So I'll probably watch him through my fingers anyway for Sheffield Wednesday's sake. Watching through your fingers. $55 gone. Wrexham have gone to the bench, but only due to an injury to Kiefer Moore. All bouncing about in midfield. Won by a Downs. And it's cleared away. And here comes Smith. He's into the box. Great tackle by Jack Stevens. They're appealing for the offside. Nice ball over the top. He was not offside. Kwasi gets caught out there. You can see on the hatching on the pitch there for sure that there was no offside there. And good pace there. Smith maybe just a little bit cold because he's just come on as a sub. Right, in comes the corner now. Matty James, the Wrexham captain, swings it over right-footed. I think they were trying to get Cody on his own on the back stick. Cody then run under the ball. Next up on the channel there, we know 3 p.m. watch along today. That will be me all done. We have got the vlog out from last night as well, so you can watch that. We'll be back as ever for the first one this season. Hot takes tomorrow, every Sunday morning. You get the hot takes about 10 a.m. We'll try and get that out. In fact, if it's Enid's party tomorrow, then I'll try and get that all done tonight and get that ready for you guys. Tomorrow, if you want to see me as well, if you're a Birmingham fan or a Championship fan, I'll be hosting Blue Monday tomorrow night, not on this channel, obviously down the Blue Monday channel. And we will be with Dave and Joe reflecting on Birmingham 1, Ipswich 1. So you can check that out. Lovely little touch around the corner by Downs. Into the box goes Armstrong, puts the shot left-footed across the box. That's not the same Matty James who played for Leicester years ago, is it? Now, how do I answer that? Because it is the same, Matty James. That's not the same. Is that a double negative or someone figure out better English than me? That's not the same, Matty James, is it? Do I say no, it is? Or do I say yes, it isn't? Yes, it. I don't know what to say. Deary me. Southampton getting rage baited. Rage bait. Dear oh me. Southampton should have had a penalty in this half, shouldn't they? But then I think they should have had a red card in the first half. So swings and roundabouts, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I love pure caffeine. Get it down me. Drink it in. Literally drink it in. Quasi. Thank you everyone for joining, as ever. Unless I'm at a game or I've got a gig, we should be here for the Friday night games. And we should be here for the Saturday lunchtime games. I think I've got that past the missus. Double substitution for Southampton. And I think we're going into cheat code mode here because here comes Mateus Fernandes, who we don't expect will be at Southampton long, but they've kept him this far. We think he might be too good for the level. Damien Downs comes in as well. There is some parachute power for you. Sugawara out. Armstrong out as well. Interesting. So this will be fun as well because we've got Flynn Downs, D-O-W-N-E-S, and Damien Downs, D-O-W-N-S. We have a goal for Luton, says the chat. I didn't realise Luton were in an early. Peterborough 0, Luton 1. The chat, as ever, is correct. It says 59 there on FootMob. Not massively accurate, FootMob often. With the timings, I think there's a bit of a lag often on them. What you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do, brother? Hulk Hogan died, didn't he? So I'm going to feel slightly sad every time I say, what you going to do, brother? There's a lady sticking her middle finger up at the camera for no reason there. What are you doing, love? She just sat there like that. Why are you doing that, hey? Don't clip me out doing that, you lot. I have Downs in my fantasy EFL. Go on, lad. Have you joined the Benjamin Bloom League? Please join us, wherever you are. Southampton 0. Wrexham 1. Yes, and the great Ozzy Osbourne. Sadly, no longer with us. No Friday game in game week 2. Is it Premier League Friday night, I guess? Main event is Wrexham West Brom. Is that this time next week? Looks like we're doing Wrexham again. I suspect we're doing Wrexham a lot of times this season, won't we? And for those people who like to get cross with me, I don't pick the games. I just do whatever's the main event on Sky. It's the easiest way. I get the most grief and there's the most people watching those games. Blurt, any chance of them getting back into it? Well, yeah, absolutely. And they've just put Fernandes and Downs in, and it's only one goal. If it did end with a Wrexham win, you wouldn't begrudge him it, would you? Oh, George, is that George? George, brutal one for more. Is he badly hurt, is he? I hope he's not broken his foot or anything like that. That does not help. If that is the same George, you can check him out on the Blue Monday podcast. each and every Friday if you are a Blue Monday top tier subscriber. Little touch down the line. Fernandez, first movement on the ball for him. Cross goes in near post. Cody, right place, right time. Head it, kick it. Get rid of it. Fernandez. Stevens. Fraser. Kwasi. Fraser deep again out on the right. I guess is he playing right wing back now, Fraser, since Sugawara went off? Slow-mo replay didn't look good. Ouch, yeah. They're never good when all your weight goes through. Ouch. Throw in Saints. Wellington on the left wing. Charles. Wrexham, good defensive side though. Happy without the ball. And I'm happy with all boxed up. Thank you so much, fella. £2.50 on the super chat. We've reached our target of 10 super chats ages ago. So big thank you to everybody for the support on the channel. It's always free. It's free to subscribe. It's free to watch. But if you can help, then please do. Massive help. What is this buffoon talking about? You should dye your beard, mate, as well as your hair. Incorrect, mate. Incorrect. What's the obsession with my hair, for goodness sake? But yeah, you guessed, and you guessed wrong. This hair ain't gone near any hair dye. And never will. And you can hold me to that. Here comes Dobson. Little knock inside. Windass drives forward. Blocked out. He's going to win it back, Windass, I think. He's just slowed up in the second half, Windass. He might need subbing off at some point. I thought he was really good for the first 25. Thank you, Trippy Feet. Lovely hair. I'm jelly. Eddie, very close to being in the sin bin. The facial hair goes first. Honestly, guys, I'm not dyeing it. I'm not going to do it. I promise. And my daughter also says, Daddy, too spiky. Don't kiss me. So I might even just get rid of the beard rather than dye it. Free kick goes in. Hoyt clear. Forget about the football. The stream always ends up being about my hair. And believe me, Blur, it's never me that brings it up. People love talking about my hair. I'll take it as a compliment. What's the quote that probably gets attributed to Oscar Wilde? Because all quotes get attributed to Oscar Wilde. The only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. That might be Jane Austen, actually. Someone look up that quote for me. Marie! Loved your vlog on Blues Ipswich game. Thank you so much. There's one in the channel. Knocked back by Quasi. He's trying to get the crowd going there. I'm assuming it might have quietened down a little. Wellington. Robinson. Downs crosses it in. Flynn Downs, that is. And it's headed clear. Wellington again. Robinson tries to break into the box. Oh, Robinson, lovely feet. Oh, unlucky. He's a good player, this youngster Robinson, isn't he? I mean, look, go figure. He's an 18-year-old playing championship football, but lovely feet there. Look, turns and then whoop, see you later. Cleworth inside, can't fire the shot into the corner. Worth Google reckons it's a Wilde quote. Everything's an Oscar Wilde quote, isn't it? There's a name for that phenomenon as well, where quotes just get attributed to the same person. Might be something to do with Winston Churchill. He's another one. Shakespeare, Churchill and Wilde basically said everything, yeah? That's a good one. There's nothing more frequent than the occasional drink. Never a truer word spoken. Well, Southampton have gone to the bench, haven't they? Fernandes in. Damien Downs in. It's not had any discernible difference yet, but you would imagine the kitchen sink will be thrown at some point. On the topic of quotes, one of my favourites is, "Believe me, it's never me who brings up my hair." To be fair, if I really didn't want to talk about it, I'd just ignore it. So maybe I do secretly. Actions speak louder than words, hey? Leave your bias at the door. Yeah, Oscar Wilde definitely sent that. Crossed in, cleared out by Cody. Charles. Edwards. Fraser, who started the game on the wing, now playing wing back. We're going to get double sub from Wrexham imminently. Little feed down the line. Charles, he's inside the box over on the left. And Cleworth got across there. We said they'd be like this, Wrexham. 3 at the back, happy without the ball. Head it, kick it. They've defended excellently, haven't they? Flynn Downs. Stevens having a lot of the ball here. Saints crosses in. Let me give you some stats. So first half possession, 70%. Second half possession, 83%. Which gives us a game total of 75% possession. However, possession is not 9/10 to the law in football. You've got to bloody do something with it. And I'm sure the Saints fans in the stadium will be kind of thinking it's no good having 75% possession and scoring 0 goals with it. Connor Cody is down. He may be hurt. This may be a very clever sit down and have a drinks break. Substitutions are happening. That is Ryan Manning, who is going to be coming on for Wellington, who, every time I've said his name, if you've ever watched Hell's Kitchen with Gordon Ramsay, they always have beef Wellington on the menu. And Gordon gets very excited saying, 5 Wellingtons, 2 whatever, I need them now. Cameron Archer as well comes in. Not entirely sure why, if you've got Matheus Fernandes and Cameron Archer, they start on the bench. But hey, that's relegated year 1 parachute life, isn't it? You've got a lot of quality. Tom, this is probably the best time to play Southampton. Usually slow start in the beginning of the season. Yeah, right. And we saw, as I said, with Ipswich last night, Birmingham were ready to go, weren't they? And Ipswich weren't. And exactly the same here. Wrexham, although you can argue with Wrexham, 6 new faces, so fair play. Hardy and Longman in for Windass and Barnett. We said Windass looked like he was blowing up a little bit 5 minutes or so ago. Here's Manning down the left. Crosses back stick. Dealt with by Ryan Hardy, who concedes a corner. with his first touch. Lots of weapons. I assume we're talking Southampton, Mark. Yes, indeedio. Corner. Saints. Ryan Manning off the bench. He's going to take it. Here it comes. Left-footed. Oh, headed goal was by Stevens. Easy catch in the end. Middle of the goal for Ward. Guys, you have excelled yourself here today. 236 likes. Can we get up to 250? Let's do a like spike. Hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube here or on Twitter. You have 11 seconds. Go! In comes the cross from the right-hand side. For Wrexham, by the way. Sorry, just off the back of the like spike. And Saints are going to counter-attack here. Robinson, who's had an impressive game, hasn't he? The 18-year-old. Wow. 281 we've gone up to. You guys really, really do support in the best possible way. Thank you, everybody. And just quickly, a giant thank you. I promise I'll do plugs now and then I won't do them for the rest of the show. Because I know some people get fed up of them, but we've got to pay the bills. And people paying the bills today. Them there Hills, Liam, Coniston, Be On Edge, JD Eagles, Liam, Tyler. Free kick goes in from Wrexham, headed on, headed out. Let me say more thank yous. Mech Jack, Liking Trash, Kelly, Jim, and all boxed up. Hoiked forward towards Damien Downs, who I don't believe has had a touch, has he, since he came on? If he has, he hasn't. Well, I haven't mentioned him. And it goes into the channel for Archer to chase. Cleworth shepherds it out. One more down here. If you like this beautiful shirt, head over to the Bad Shirt Club. You can get this very shirt for 20% off. Link in the description. Oh, here comes O'Brien. He's clear, in on goal. Is there another penalty shout there? Not given. He just didn't quite have the pace. He wanted to run across Stevens there. My first instinct was that was not a penalty, but I will plead the fifth until I see the replay. Obviously already got one penalty in this game. Wrexham. It just looked like he ran out of legs there, O'Brien. Phil Parkinson understandably appealing. Let's have a look. Do they just come together as O'Brien slows down? He takes the header really well. He's in behind. He waits. There's contact. Not all contact is a foul. There's an arm on the shoulder. Am I wrong about this? I don't know on that one. I'll put that one to the chat. There is an arm on the shoulder. Is he leaning on him? Is it a penalty? Does he pull him down? I don't know. I'll plead the fifth on that one. That's completely grey area to me. Let me know your thoughts. Should that have been a second penalty to Wrexham? I'm very conflicted on that one, I've got to say. I thought the first one was a nailed-on penalty, by the way. If you think I'm sat on the fence, cross-back stick, another penalty shout. Quasi going down. By the way, Southampton should have had a penalty as well. There's a handball earlier in the half. What are you guys saying about this penalty then? Seen them given. Not a pen. Never a pen. That one really didn't look like a pen. Sam Smith, back stick. Oh! I say that, then we see another angle and he has hold of his shirt. I mean, players don't do themselves any favours here because arguably, letter of the law, any grabbing of anyone's shirt should be a foul. But players do it all the time in the penalty box, don't they? Especially in the lead up to corners. Reading 0, Huddersfield 1 in League One. Looks like Luton and Huddersfield are both going to go 2-4-2 at the start of the season. Get your views in on that possible penalty. Penalty in the Premier League, in the Championship it play on. That's a penalty. It's a foul outside the box. Hip-on-hip contact, 50-50. Anyone else? Who would have thought it's only the second day and there's already lots of well, I get fed up of it. There we go. See you in April, Aidan. Birmingham fan, right? Let's click through all of these. Most people are saying that's a penalty. I thought no. Yeah, I didn't think it was on first look. And then, yeah, I'm probably the same as you. The replay made me think penalty. There we go. Right. Final substitution. Is it their third window? Is that Ross Stewart? They've got some players at this level, Southampton. In 3 different sub-windows, Ross Stewart, Matheus Fernandes, and Cameron Archer have all come in. Ryan Manning as well. And Damien Downs. A lot of power on the bench for Saints. Do you think VAR will ever come to the lower leagues? Of course it will. Give it time. It will happen. Don't ask me how long. You just asked me if. 79-48 on the clock. 1-0 Wrexham still. Are gonna be 3 points. As things stand, crossed into Stewart, takes it down. Pops it back towards the penalty spot. Is it going to fall for Downs? Damien Downs, that is. No. Throw in. Southampton. Right, I said last pluggery, didn't I? So this, I promise, will be it. Watch-alongs this season brought to you in association with the Sportsman podcast. I will be appearing on the Sportsman on Monday. Please type in Sportsman podcast. It's the Sportsman Untitled on YouTube. And you will see me with a bigger chair this week for all the people who have mocked me looking lower than... Conor McGilligan is big, and he looks like he goes to the gym as well, to be fair. He looked a bit jacked, Conor. Fair play. Just made me look small next to him, didn't it, hey? Throw in, Saints, long one. First contact, Wrexham, cleared away. Manning, recycle, headed up in the air by Smith. Fraser gets something on it. Looks like Will Still is going to start with a defeat unless, and we said exactly this in the Birmingham Ipswich game at this point last night, just cause some chaos now. If you can't pressure. Although, to be fair, in this game compared to last night, Southampton are having a lot more territory and possession than Ipswich did. So maybe they don't quite need to just throw it in the box. But they need to keep knocking on the door. Somebody knocking on the door. Somebody ringing a bell. Out it goes to the left wing. Manning crosses for Saints. Looking for Stewart back stick. Little eyebrows on that. On the front post by Brunt. Crossed in again, right-footed, easy gather by Ward. Did see Howard Webb with Prutz at the start of the show. Talking about policing the 6-second rule a little bit better. Sister Susie. There you go, John. You knew the song, didn't you? Let 'em in. Rup dip 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 dip. Fernandez, Manning, all Southampton possession-wise, but no goals and no points as things stand. O'Brien hoiks it clear. Cody, man of the match. Yeah, he's played well actually, Cody, hasn't he? Howard Webb, a Rotherham fan. Yes, indeed. Same as the Premier League. A whole bunch of possession with nothing to show for it, Abdul. I mean, bit negative, but can't argue with it. You're right. Wrexham trying to take a crafty drinks break. And I think they're going to bring James McLean in as well. Who's coming out for Wrexham? I'm coming out. Kachache. So I'd imagine McLean will go and play like left wing back. Just go and cover that side, will he? Jim, thoughts on the 8-second rule change? You'll have to smarten me up, Jim. What if they changed it from 6 seconds to 8 seconds? I'm not actually aware of this. I didn't have the sound on when Howard was talking. Or rather, I turned the sound off to prep for the stream as he was talking. Someone smarten me up and I'll answer that question properly. And thank you, Jim, for the super chat. Throw in Saints, which Kwasi's going to toss into the box. That is going to say 85 very, very soon. 5 minutes, normal time remaining. Saints need a goal. Ward comes out, grabs that. Few people in the chat giving a bit of grief to Cody and to Ward. I mean, it's not over yet, but they've both played all right today, haven't they? The keeper and the centre half. Is he the captain as well, Cody? Oh, is that right? 8 seconds is a corner. I did not know that. Crossed in again, and all the head it, kick it stuff is being done very efficiently by Wrexham. Lewis O'Brien's been whistled for a foul there. Free kick immediately taken. In it goes again. Glancing header on the near post. Cara, welcome back. Well, another one from their lofty perch in the Premier League. The Loch Ness Drogba is on, Cara. Ross Stewart. Thank you so much for the donation, Cara. No doubt the first of many from her as well. Thank you so, so much indeedio. Oh, is that going to break? Huge chance here. Hardy, can he finish it off? Oh, my goodness me. If Wrexham now don't win this game, that is going to be the moment. Ryan Hardy, it's a long ball forward. I think it just luckily kind of bounces through. And he should score, shouldn't he? Does Bazunu get a hand on it? It's a great save, actually. That is a wonderful save by Gavin Bazunu. Give him all the credit for that. To be fair, Hardy scuffs it a little bit into the ground, but it's going in the corner, isn't it? It's a great save. And if Saints get a draw now, he is going to get slaps on the back from all his teammates. Brilliant save, Bazunu. Corner goes in, headed clear. Fingertips indeed, JJ. O'Brien went in low from Dobson, scooped over the top. Jonathan, Southampton have been poor, created nothing since having to chase the game. Well, other than a load of possession, really. Should have had a penalty earlier in the half, but is what it is. Slid through by Fernandez, blocked out. Fernandez goes again. Charles, does he get fouled? Yes, he does. It's a silly tackle that by Dobson. Charles was waiting for it and he wins the free kick in a strong position. For Southampton. George Dobson. Walsall, Sparta Rotterdam, Walsall, Sunderland, Wimbledon, Charlton, Wrexham. He's worked his way out of the divisions as well. Ryan Manning is looking like he fancies a shot with the left foot here. If not, he's doing a good impression of someone who wants the keeper to think they're about to take a shot. Manning, oh, what a goal. He's not only doing a very good impression of someone who wants to take a shot, he's smashed that free kick in. That's a brilliant strike by Ryan Manning, left-footed, right into the corner. Fantastic goal. And Saints have got their equaliser. This 2 minutes after Wrexham were through 1v1 with Hardy. Bazunu makes the great save, and there it is. The equalising goal. Just like last night, it's 1-1. We always look on these to give the keeper a pass. Is it right in the corner? Is his wall in the right place? Does it go anywhere near the side net? And it's a great free kick by Manning. Southampton needed some kind of inspiration and they've got it from the substitute late on. In fact, we're into stoppage time now. Southampton 1, Wrexham 1. Wrexham will feel like they should be leaving with 3 points, but this is the deal. And Birmingham found out last night against the parachute teams, particularly away from home. Just got to get the job done, haven't you? And it looks like it's going to be another late equaliser. James McLean has been yellow carded for whatever reason. We'll have a look now for smashing into Ryan Fraser. Manning with the equaliser. 1-1. Great strike indeed. Anyone see how much stoppage time we've got, guys? Free kick about to come in. And I have no idea how much the stoppage time is. In it goes, flicked on near post. Stewart crosses. It's going to be another corner off Sam Smith. Yep, we got the fan dancing again. Very much enjoying being on TV, isn't he? Corner. Southampton. Manning pops it in near post. Cleared away. Is it 6? Thank you. I was too busy describing a goal. Knocked in long to Downs. Ryan Longman gets across on the cover and clears it. Yeah, goal timed at 90. That one by Ryan Manning. I think I need to press any button. And this always messes with my lights, doesn't it, when I do this? In goes the cross again, gathered by Ward. Do I have to do it on this remote? Oh, what a palaver. Right, let's press that one. Okay. All sorted. Did that turn the lights up? Do I need to do that? Or is that too dark now? Let's go like that. How's that? Does weird things. 93:20 on the clock. There's too many remote controlled nonsense in here. Are we going to get a third goal in this game? Southampton the more likely now, having just got the equaliser. Charles floats it in back stick. I think that came off McLean. It's going to be a corner to Southampton. Championship game week 1, all draws. Yeah, by the way, Coventry 0, Hull 0, Charlton 0, Watford 0. Obviously last night, Birmingham 1, Ipswich 1. And this one is Southampton 1, Wrexham 1. We're into 6 minutes stoppage time. Tim, you are too kind. Thank you so much. Good luck to your boys, Leeds, up in the Premier League. Corner comes in from Manning, left-footed, headed goalwards. Oh, my goodness me. Stevens, there's a body in the way. It wasn't so much of a block. I don't think he knew too much about it, actually. In fact, it might have even come off a teammate there. I don't even want to call it a block. Did it come off Archer? The Bazunu save is even more impressive with the scoreline. We said that, didn't we? As soon as he made that save, Jim. It's like, if they equalise now, he's going to get big slaps on the back. Bazunu, rightly so. Keep your team in it. That's what the keeper did. Quasi, Charles. Is there going to be one more chance in this game? We got 30 seconds of minimum stoppage time remaining. And it goes diagonal. Manning is into the box, puts it across. Oh, it's hit the bar and it's in. Oh, it's heartbreak for Wrexham. Southampton have won this right at the death. Absolute drama. Stevens, the centre-back, I don't even know what he's doing up there, has put it barring in. Oh, this is a tough one to take for Wrexham. They've played well, they've led for a long time, but they have been stung by 90th and 96th minute goals in this one. Stevens gets the winner, and the Championship never lets you down for the drama. Saints win it in the last second, 2-1. Just incredible. Diagonal ball. Longman gets caught out. Goes across the box. Downs miskicks it. And what on earth is Stevens even doing up there? He's 2 yards from goal. Just gets the finish on target. It goes in off the crossbar. Will still celebrates. He's got a little bit lucky today with the late winner. Southampton are going top of the Championship. And it's a late winner by Jack Stevens. Incredible. And it's a late winner at Charlton. Charlton 1, Watford 0. Absolute drama here. You were telling me about a load of draws. We've got 2 late winners here. Charlton take the lead at the Valley late on against Watford. And Southampton in the 96th minute have got the winner here. Well, we think it's going to be the winner unless we're getting even more drama from this game. Fernandez breaks away. We are surely in the last phase of the game now, and the final whistle goes. Will still celebrates. Maybe a bit more luck than judgment in that one, but they've got the win, Southampton, with 2 late goals. And I've got to admit, I do feel a bit sorry for Wrexham. But hey, look at these promoted teams. And Charlton look like they're going to be the only one that gets a win. Birmingham got the draw. Charlton have, we think, won late on against Watford down at the Valley. But Wrexham have gone under here 2-1 to Southampton. Really fascinating game, this one. And no wonder Gavin Bazunu hugs his captain there, Jack Stevens, because there was a huge save by Bazunu, maybe 2 minutes before the equalising goal by Ryan Manning. And yeah, he's taken the plaudits, rightly so. Brilliant save that would have put Wrexham 2-0 up. So much to talk about in this game. I will try and summarise it as best I can. Wrexham coming into it with loads of momentum. They started well, didn't they? Cody should have given them the lead. Windass hit the crossbar, and then they take the lead through a penalty, and we can debate whether this was the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. I probably would have thought it would have been a red card for Ronnie Edwards. He does not get red carded. I guess they think Stevens was about to make a tackle. I'm not sure on that one, but hey, that seems a long time ago. And Wrexham take the lead through Windass. There's another chance for, was it Brunt or Cleariff? I can't remember, a 3-header. We had a chance down the other end where Robinson, the youngster, hit the post. Then started the second half. Southampton should have had a penalty. There's a clear handball in there. I think that was Cleariff as well. So there was a risk there that might have been a second yellow as well. And then the game is just drifting away, and we get that huge chance for Ryan Hardy. There's another penalty shout as well with Lewis O'Brien going through. I wasn't necessarily sure that was a pen. That was Stevens on O'Brien. Just drama. Hardy goes through, scuffs the shot a little bit. It's a great save by Bazunu, and then it can happen, can't it? Free kick, 25 yards. Manning sticks it in the top corner. 96th minute, big diagonal. Manning does well, goes across, down scuffs the first one. Stevens sticks it over the line on the back stick. Incredible, guys. I've been at a game last night with a 94th minute equaliser, and I've done a watch along today. 90th minute equaliser, 96th minute winner. Southampton take the 3 points. I think Wrexham are going to feel a little hard done by, but they're up the level now. And Southampton have finished the game super strongly and got the win. They will head to the top of the Championship along with Charlton Athletic, who scored to win late on today against Watford. Harvey Nibbs in the 94th minute. Coventry 0, Hull 0. Cov and Hull start with a point. Birmingham 1. Ipswich 1. They also start with a point. Mitchell, player of the match. No idea. I probably was giving it to a Wrexham player up until, seconds from the end. Maybe Cody O'Brien, but then I don't know. Can you give it to a player that was on the losing team? Do you end up having to give it to Stevens for getting the winner? Manning, obviously, he won't get the assist for the second one, but it's kind of his assist. If Downs have put it over the line, but then just bobbles along to Stevens on the back post. So yeah, I'm struggling a little bit with man of the match. Mads Hermansen has joined West Ham. Is that true? A big sale probably there out of Leicester, if that is indeed true. Wow. I need a rest. I'm going to go and play with my daughter, I think, while my missus goes off to the gym. Thank you, everybody. A fascinating watch-along, a really entertaining game. And I don't know, you tell me. A bit of a steal at the end there for Southampton. They get the win to go top of the early table here. Southampton 2, Wrexham 1. Hit the like button as you are leaving. Thank you so much. It's great to be back. I think we'll see you again next Saturday. I think it's Wrexham once again in terms of watch-alongs, unless we do anything in the midweek for the League Cup. Thank you, everybody. I love each and every one of you. It's great to be back. It's great to have the Championship back. And of course, drama, drama everywhere. It was Southampton 2, Wrexham 1. Welcome back, everybody, to